Welcome back to all the friends of the Photovoltaic Warehouse. Today we are very excited to tell you about the latest in the world of solar energy, the Huawei MERC optimizers, available in 1100 and 1300 watts for solar panels. Tired of your solar panels not performing at their best? I've got news for you. These optimizers are efficiency and performance monsters. In this video we will show how to install the MERC Smart PV optimizer and its corresponding wiring connection. And remember that you can find us in our online store at almacenphotovoltaico.com and that you have discounts, promotions and exclusive news only for subscribers to our channel. Preparation. The materials that we will need are the following. The most important part of the process is to check that our package contains all the items we show below. Optimizers, 10 units. Physical design template. Quick guide. In addition, you should prepare other materials that are not included, such as solar extension cable and MC4 terminals, and select the following anchoring methods. Screws and nuts for panel attachment. Hammer screw for guide hitch, it is optional. Pressure plate. Frame bracket, optional. Product description. Check that the wires of the optimizers match correctly with those of your photovoltaic modules. But first, a preliminary note. If your photovoltaic modules are delivered with long power cables, select optimizers with short input power cables. And on the other hand, if your PV modules are delivered with short power cables, select optimizers with long input cables. String configuration. The power difference between PV strings connected to the same inverter must be less than or equal to 2 kilowatts. Otherwise, your inverter may be reduced. Partial configurations are not allowed. Correct wiring. Ensure reliable communication between the inverter and your optimizers. DC power cables and AC power cables should be placed in different channels more than 10 centimeters apart. But to minimize electromagnetic interference, the distance between the positive and negative wires of the optimizer should always be as small as possible. Incorrect wiring. These examples are for incorrect wiring. Wiring preparation. Prepare the solar cable extension for optimizers with MC4 connectors. Prepare the terminals for DC male connectors and DC female connectors in sequence and always according to the instructions. Clarifications. Make sure there is enough space for heat dissipation. Start from an optimizer and connect in positive to PV positive. Connect in negative to PV negative. Connect out positive to the first optimizer to PV positive of the inverter using the extension cable. Connect out negative to out positive between each pair of adjacent optimizers and connect out negative from the last optimizer to the inverter's PV negative. Attach SN labels. After determining the optimizer installation positions, remove the SN labels from the optimizers. Attach them to the corresponding squares on the physical layout template. We recommend naming an optimizer using its PV drop number and its location within your installation. Optimizer installation. Choose an installation method based on site requirements. Screw mounting. Here's how to install an optimizer on the PV module frame with a set of screws and nuts. 1. Insert the screw into the mounting hole in the frame of your PV module, mount the optimizer and secure it. T-screw mounting. In the following clip we show you how to install an optimizer on the aluminum profile with a T-shaped screw. 1. Insert the T-shaped screw into the mounting hole of the aluminum profile, mount the optimizer and secure it. Mounting with frame bracket. As shown below, install an optimizer on the frame of your PV module with a frame mounting bracket. Install the frame mounting bracket on the frame of your PV module, mount the optimizer and secure it. Connect the PV modules. Connect the negative PV of the first PV module to the positive PV of the second PV module. Make sure the connectors are securely connected. Connect the cable between a PV module and its optimizer and make sure the connectors are securely connected. Connect the cable between a PV module and an optimizer. Make sure the connectors are securely connected. Check the voltage of an optimizer. After connecting the input power cables of an optimizer, set the multimeter to the minimum voltage range that meets the measurement requirements to verify the output voltage of your optimizer. Connect the positive probe of the multimeter to the positive output terminal of the optimizer and the negative probe to the negative output terminal. If the measured voltage value ranges from 0 to 95 volts to 105 volts, the optimizer is normal. If the waves are connected backwards, the measured voltage value is approximately 1 volt negative. Connect the output leads of the optimizer. Connect the positive out of the first optimizer to the positive PV of the inverter using the extension cable. Connect the negative out of the first optimizer to the positive out of the second optimizer. And then connect the negative out of the second optimizer to the positive out of the next optimizer. The distance between the positive and negative wires of the optimizers should be minimized. Connect the optimizer wires. Install other optimizers and wires in the same way. Measure the voltage of the PV string with the multimeter. The measured voltage value will be the same as the number of optimizers in your PV string. If the waves are connected backwards, the PV string voltage will be a negative value. Abnormal string voltage. Below is an abnormal string voltage problem sheet. Connection to the inverter. Connect the optimizers to the inverter. A single stream PV inverter MPPT circuit. Arrange the optimizer wires. The distance between the positive and negative wires of the optimizers should be minimized. And so, friends, we have come to the end of our PV journey today. I hope you've enjoyed discovering the amazing Huawei MERC optimizers in the 1300 and 1100 watt wattages as much as I've enjoyed sharing it with you. But remember, if you're looking to give your solar system a boost, these optimizers might be just what you need. Power, efficiency and cutting-edge technology all in one package. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to leave us your like, share this video with your friends and, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us and helps us to keep bringing you quality content in the world of solar energy. And as always, if you have questions, doubts or ideas for future videos, leave us a comment in the description. We love to hear from you and we are looking for ways to improve and offer what our community needs. See you next time.